Hello everyone and welcome to Barca News. It's August 1st, 2022 and Barcelona have activated their third economic lever. Also, it's reported that Chelsea are preparing an offer for Frenkie De Jong and there are several updates in regards to the players that Barcelona are trying to offload this summer. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, my name is Mo and I created this channel so it can be a one-stop shop for all Barcelona fans where they can come here and get the latest news in regards to FC Barcelona. Whether it be transfer rumors, injury updates, post-match analysis, or anything else, you will find it here. So I invite all of you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all the latest news regarding our beloved club, FC Barcelona. Now we'll begin with the news that the team are back in the city of Barcelona after playing their first preseason match in the USA against the New York Red Bulls that took place on Saturday night, where Barcelona won 2-0 with goals of Dembélé and Memphis Depay. Now the team headed directly to the airport on Saturday night, where they flew directly to Barcelona and arrived there Sunday morning. Now Xavi has given the team 3 days off and the team will not resume practice until Wednesday, August the 3rd. Now it's reported that Robert Lewandowski immediately left the international airport of Barcelona directly to a private airfield where he flew to Munich in order to finalize his move to Barcelona and to say goodbye to the Bayern Munich staff, which he had promised he would do as soon as he had the time to do so. Now Xavi spoke in a press conference after the New York Red Bulls match and he reported satisfaction with the preseason tour, given that Barcelona ended the USA tour undefeated with 3 victories against Inter Miami, Real Madrid and the New York Red Bulls, and with 1 draw against Juventus. Now Xavi has set an objective for himself and the team, and that objective is to challenge Real Madrid for La Liga title and to win some trophies. Now on to the news that Barcelona officially introduced Jules Conde as a Barcelona player today at the Joan Gamper Sporting Complex. Now Jules Conde officially signed his contract with Barcelona in a private signing that took place behind closed doors, followed by a public signing of the contract, and the day concluded with Jules Conde wearing the Barcelona kit and having his first touches as a Barcelona player. Now Jules Conde gave a press conference after his presentation as an official Barcelona player where he declared that he was very happy and proud to have joined a club as big and as ambitious as Barcelona. Now Conde stated that he was ready to compete and to meet all the demands of Xavi and his teammates and that he wanted to win as many matches and trophies with Barcelona. Now Conde also spoke in regards to his conversations with Xavi prior to his signings, and Jules Conde said that those conversations were very fluid and that he felt the affection and Xavi's desire to have Conde on the team, and that was very important for Conde at this point in his career. Now Jules Conde was also asked about Chelsea's interest in him, and he declared that yes, Chelsea was interested in signing him, but he decided to wait to see whether Barcelona would be able to reach an agreement with Sevilla, and once he knew that Barcelona would be able to do so, then he decided to choose Barcelona because he was very clear in regards to the sporting project. Now with these statements, Jules Conde is showing us a great attitude that he wants to be here in Barcelona, that he chose Barcelona over Chelsea, and that he's ready to compete at the top level and contribute to the team in winning matches and trophies. Now on to another great news, and that is that Barcelona have activated their third economic lever with the sale of 24.5% of Barca Studios to the company Socios.com in exchange for 100 million euros. Now Barcelona with this sale are hoping to advance Barcelona's audiovisual, NFT, blockchain, and Web3 projects. Now the proceeds of the activation of these economic levers will be 100% used toward registering all the incoming new signings. Now this is great news because we now know 100% that Barcelona will be able to register all the incoming new signings. Now this is bad news to all the Barcelona haters who said that Barcelona were broke and wouldn't be able to make any signings, and the club went ahead and signed Pablo Torre, Frank Kessie, Andreas Christensen, Rafinha, Robert Lewandowski, and Jules Koundé. Then those same haters said that Barcelona were broke and they weren't going to be able to sign all those new signings, and now with the activation of this economic lever, those signings will happen as well. Now this is turning out to be one of Barcelona's best summer transfer windows, and I'm very excited to see what this new team will do the upcoming season. Now on to the news that the English club Chelsea are preparing to make an offer for Frenkie De Jong. Now, as I reported many times before, Barcelona had reached an agreement with Manchester United for the transfer of Frenkie De Jong in exchange for 85 million euros. While the Dutch player has completely ruled out a move to Manchester United because he's not convinced with the sporting project. He wants to play the Champions League, which is something the English club cannot offer him at the moment. And it's reported that neither Frenkie nor his fiancée are in favor of making a move to the city of Manchester. While Chelsea are set to take advantage of Frenkie De Jong's unwillingness to make a move to Manchester United, and they're reportedly preparing an offer for the Dutch player. Now the Chelsea think that their offer will be more appealing than Manchester United's because they'd offer Frenkie De Jong a chance at playing in the Champions League, and they think that London might be a bit more attractive to Frenkie than the city of Manchester. Now, as I reported many weeks ago, if Barcelona are able to offload Frenkie De Jong, they will try to sign Bernardo Silva from Manchester City, which he is Xavi's #1 option to reinforce the midfield. Well, it's now being reported that Bernardo Silva has spoken to his agent, Jorge Mendes, and he has told him that if there's any chance of making a move to Barcelona, to do everything in their power to make that move happen. So it seems that both Barcelona and the player are willing to make this move happen. However, this will heavily depend on whether Frenkie De Jong does end up leaving the club this summer. Now it's reported that Manchester City will not allow Bernardo Silva to go for anything less than 80 million euros. So we will have to wait and see what's going to happen with this operation. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for any new updates in regards to Frenkie De Jong and Bernardo Silva. Now, speaking of possible new signings, it's reported that Xavi is in constant communication with Cesar Azpilicueta, who Barcelona are trying to sign from Chelsea to reinforce the right back position. Now, it's reported that Xavi has told Azpilicueta to have some patience, that the club will not leave him hanging, and that they will do everything in their power to sign the player. Now on to the news of several of Barcelona's exits. Now, as I reported many times before, Barcelona need to offload several players this summer in order to lighten the squad and to make space on their wage bill. Now there are several updates in regards to these exits, starting with the Danish forward Martin Braithwaite. Now Barcelona are currently negotiating with Braithwaite a letter of freedom where both the club and the player will agree to cancel the contract and will allow Martin Braithwaite to leave the club as a free agent. Now it's also reported that both Celta Vigo and Getafe are interested in signing the Danish forward. So it seems that the player has some options in regards to staying in Spain, which is one of his desires given that he has several businesses in that country. Now on to the news of Riqui Puig, and there are reports stating that the MLS team LA Galaxy are interested in signing the Spanish midfielder, and in fact the American club has already had conversations with the player and they're awaiting a response this week. It's also reported that Real Betis are also interested in signing Riqui Puig, so hopefully Barcelona will be able to solve Puig's future this summer transfer window. Now on to the news that there are several clubs interested in signing the Moroccan player Abde. Now Abde was signed by Barcelona last summer transfer window for the Barcelona B squad or Barcelona Athletic, as they will be known next season. Now, after a brilliant performance with the Barcelona B squad, Abde was called up to the senior team where he played several matches during the past season. Now, with the arrival of Ferran Torres and Adama Traoré during the winter transfer window, Abde was once again called back down to Barcelona B squad, where he had great performance and contributed to the Barcelona B squad remaining in their respective league. Now, after a brilliant past season, Xavi called up Abde to the preseason and hopes to see whether he'd be able to play with the senior team next season. While unfortunately for Abde, with the arrival of Rafinha and with the renewal of Dembele's contract, it's most likely that Abde will not have any playing minutes next season, so Barcelona are considering sending him on loan so he can continue his growth and development. While it's now being reported that Girona, Villarreal, and Real Betis are all interested in taking Abde on the loan, with Girona being the club that's showing the most interest in the Moroccan player. Now, it is Barcelona's objective to send Abde on loan because they want to keep the player in the club because they're aware of the big future and the big promise that this player has. However, if Barcelona receive a lucrative offer for Abde, they will consider selling him, but for now they only want to send him out on loan so he can continue his growth and development. And in fact, the club are considering renewing Abde's contract, which expires in 2024, and they want to extend it until 2026. Now, speaking of sending players on loan, it's reported that Barcelona are considering sending Alex Collado on the loan this upcoming season. Now, Collado was one of the biggest promising talents out of La Masia. However, Ronald Koeman decided not to use the talents of the youngster, so Alex Collado was sent out on the loan for the past season. Now, with the arrival of Collado back in the club, Xabi was very excited to call him up on a preseason tour to see if he could play on the senior team. Now, unfortunately for Alex Collado, with the arrival of several new signings, it seems that Collado has found himself once again without a spot on the senior team. So Barcelona will now consider sending Collado out on the loan, whose contract expires in 2024. We will end today's video with the news that the Greek club Olympiacos are interested in signing Samuel Umtiti. Now, as I reported previously, Umtiti was very close to signing with the French club Rennes. However, that deal fell through because Rennes were very worried about Umtiti's knee. Well, it's also reported that there were several other clubs also interested in Umtiti, and they have all backed away because of concerns of his knee. Well, it's now being reported that the Greek club Olympiacos are interested in signing Umtiti, and they will be flying to Barcelona these upcoming days to speak to the player and to perform a medical evaluation to see whether he will be physically fit to play in the Greek league. Now, if Barcelona are unable to offload Umtiti this summer transfer window, they will look to rescind his contract with a medical report detailing his inability to play top-flight football. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a like. Also, I invite all of you to please leave a comment down below, giving me your thoughts and opinions about all the news that I share with you. And finally, I invite all of you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all the news regarding FC Barcelona. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. And as always, peace, Barca.